G'day guys and welcome back to The Witcher. This is Season 4, Episode 5. Previously on, we had Geralt and Dijkstra. Dijkstra using Geralt to break Jaskier, who in turn broke the king, kind of. Turned him into a king that wanted nothing more than war and whatnot. So Dijkstra did get what he wanted, but in the end, Dijkstra, I think, was banished. I don't know what became of him after Nilfgaard attacked the camp at night, though, as we were all leaving. Regis helped Geralt and Jaskier escape, but Regis is no longer part of the group. Because he's a vampire. But, yeah, Jaskier pretty badly wounded. The end there. And Ciri fought a Greylock, I think it was, that was affected by parasites. And that's it, I think. I know I'm forgetting something. The sorceresses. Starting to be trained by witches. That's fun, gives them a better fighting chance. I think that's it. So let's just get on with episode 5, shall we?
Whoever patched me up, thank you.
Regis could have done better.
That gherkin could have done better.
Call me a pickle again, I'll have your nuts on toast.
Jaskier, we need to move. The ride won't be easy.
That will not be what slows us down.
Steady. Can't you see he needs to rest?
Stay out of this. It doesn't concern you.
You and I have a lot more in common than you think.
He knows Nilfgaard.
I send Ciri to
Do not speak her name.
dreams that feel portentous. Cirilla dancing with death. A mouth full of glowing worms. You can take this and kill me now if you regret your decision to spare me. Like Cirilla did once. Or you can listen.
Listen to the man.
Bad news. The crossing's completely washed out.
Well, that
We
sucks.
either wait for it to clear, or retreat to the cluster fucking armies we just escaped. Besides, Jaskier needs to rest. We should be at our strongest when we get to Ciri.
At least there's someone in the group that can get in Geralt's face.
Codpro, Fenno, something. They were having meetings in Dorian. All I know is Rience killed them frightfully. He saved their cat. If that matters.
The old couple, yeah.
Well, Rience, he employed my professional help to nab this lass, which really weren't the easiest of tasks since she was under the care of a druid and a werewolf, but managed all the same. They're both corpses now.
I know something of this.
My lord.
Tell me more about this girl.
Ashen hair, green peepers.
Do you recall her name?
Oh, no, she was all out of sorts, didn't speak all that much. Oh, is it getting hotter in here?
It sounds like Cirilla, but I happen to know she was on Thanid at that time. What became of her?
We handed the small fry over to a wizard, terrifying fella. Name escapes me, it's something like Vilgefortz.
Do you mean Vilgefortz?
Yeah.
Spoke his name.
What the fuck?
Eva stood in the way of that.
Passing
Okay.
spell from Vilgefortz. His name was the trigger.
Yeah. Curse on his name.
What do you think it means?
He's trying to cover his tracks. It means Vilgefortz gave Emir a fake.
Quick to figure that one out.
Zoltan, who's this Bruver you speak of?
Alderman of Mahakam. Good riddance to him. Never going back.
Okay, so it's story time.
You don't know what went down.
Did you forget? I was there.
Aye, and whatever you think you know, it's all gunshot.
Friends, please. Tales whet the appetite, and this is one I'm sure even Geralt is dying to hear. You were there, we were not. Tell us what happened.
Back in Mahakam,
Cool. Cool place.
and Zoltan's forge was the crown jewel. I would deliver the weapons he forged to Bruver, who shipped them down to the dwarven front lines. Dusty old fud Zoltan here was holding back a big shipment for bloody humans! In fact, I was on my way to confront you when I saw it. Bruver told me you destroyed your own forge so no one would find out. You were arming humans too. Playing both sides for your own gain. When our clan were dying in the field!
Hogwash! You don't know what went down that day.
Tell us then.
Yeah. I'm intrigued.
I poured my life into my work for our clan until I found out Bruver was driving my wares to humans who were killing dwarves. I wasn't about to sell up my own, so I tells him he'll never take what's ours. But you didn't know Bruver paid me a little visit, guilt written all over his face, blaming you, blaming me,
So I wonder who's telling the truth.
and everyone but himself. He started the
You understand
fire.
Zoltan wanted
Take me
to
down, and his secret with it.
protect himself.
My home. My forge. My friends.
If only I'd known. I'm sorry.
Okay. So we believe him then.
Fucking friendship! Best $10 I ever spent.
Not sure the bird agrees.
Another story.
He's free to make his own way, just like the rest of us. Fucking family!
Yeah. He'll be back.
That didn't go exactly as I'd planned.
My stepfather made sure I knew fear. In return,
Fuck that guy.
I made sure he knew suffering.
Good. Good.
The rage
Good.
took me over. And it was worth it. I did whatever it took to survive on my own.
Nice.
And soon,
Monster killing.
the Dryads offered me refuge after that. They willfully lived in the present, ignoring the darkness around them. But I kept my distance. It was best not to get attached. Until that last mission,
She got
when I
attached.
finally understood what their fervor was really about. Connection. Their search for joy, to forget their circumstances.
It's nighttime.
You said it was your last mission.
Story wasn't that long.
They were ambushed the next day.
Damn, they all died. That sucks.
Anyone in favor of bedding down for the night?
What a marvelous idea. Oh, I, for one, could use a good... Oh, ow. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Ooh. Hey, no, wait, that is my private work.
If you've written anything about
Why does he look like Jack Sparrow?
Oh, you should be so lucky as to be immortalized in the written word.
But you want to tell us what you're writing, don't you?
Aye, you know he does.
go on.
He has to put it into song first.
Picture it if you'll abide. Oxenfurt, my collegiate pride.
Will the whole thing be in song?
Yes. As for what would fill my soul.
Regis. Hooray.
We spoke about this.
I'll just be long enough to check the poet's health.
You could use it.
Poet, your blood smells good. Let me rephrase. I cannot detect
It's not
the stench
infected.
of infection. I would like to put in a few stitches, if that's all right. Be brave, Yaskia.
Oh, I am being brave. I'm letting you touch me, aren't I?
I couldn't help but notice you're lacking spices for your dinner.
Ow.
My suggestion: basil, pimento, bay leaves, and sage, I think, will do nicely. You may take what you need from my bag.
He has no idea who this is.
Gods, Geralt.
Looks worse than it is.
That is untrue. I wonder. When you look at me, do you see comrade?
And he's made friends with monsters before.
I haven't decided.
How high would the bounty on me have to be for you to decide?
Bloody high. You're not exactly an ordinary vampire. I doubt anyone could pay it off.
Is he a royal vampire?
An ordinary witcher wouldn't have blinked twice before slaying me.
And me.
Curious. Our witcher is in a state of flux. All his endless talk of risks, dangers, the struggle with doubt, components of a baptism of fire, if you'll permit the turn of phrase.
Tread carefully, Regis.
I meant no offense. You are simply experiencing emotions you are known for disregarding. You are becoming something new.
Second person in the group who can get into
relate,
Geralt's face.
Because as you've said, I'm not an ordinary vampire. You need not fear me. I don't touch blood anymore. The reasons perhaps require a reintroduction. I am Emil Regis Rohelic Tertsif Godfrey. Presently, I am 428 years old according to the human calendar.
Damn.
A descendant of post-conjunction relics left to fend for themselves. In vampiric society, our young are given freedom of...
This is an interesting flashback. Why go with this animation?
I always tried to avoid human blood, but the euphoria you feel when it's fresh, there's nothing like it. Suddenly, nothing else matters, as long as you have hemoglobin and a full moon.
Yeah, it's peak vampire.
It removes inhibitions. It takes away many things, including civilized behavior. It wasn't long before alarming symptoms made themselves known. But I ignored them all. I had lost control.
Yeah. Killing indiscriminately.
The next thing I knew, I heard the most angelic voice. Bethan. The spark was instant. The fire it ignited, devastating.
Did he come down from his high?
I had cut off my friends. I was off blood. Then, one day, she didn't
died.
return from the market. The despair I felt was awful, but the horror was just beginning. I was blinded by rage when I learned Bethan's disappearance had been orchestrated by my own coven.
Damn, man.
I owed them a visit, but I arrived too late. In all my bloodlust, I had failed to realize that I had made myself known to the village. They burned every vampire I had left standing.
Good.
As for me, I was staked, decapitated, and buried.
Not enough, huh?
And here's one more vampiric myth disproved. It takes a lot more than that to properly kill a vampire.
You have to burn him.
Alas, my victory was short-lived.
Was buried with her? That's nice of them.
How long were you in the mud?
Oh, 50 years or so.
Half a century sounds better.
Yes, poet. Half a century faced with the worst mistake of my life.
Would have seen her disappear into a skeleton.
Blood since.
How can I trust someone constantly battling their worst impulses?
How indeed? How
Can you
does the
trust
butcher
yourself,
of
Garrett?
Blethercon fare?
Yeah.
Some days are better than others.
Aye. Some decades, too.
I think it's a pike.
Nice kashka here.
Thank you.
Anyone want to say a few words?
Fuck no, let's eat.
Your best poem yet.
Gross.
Go on. Tell us what's going on in her head.
What the hell?
In my youth, I wanted purpose. And working directly with the Emperor, it's an honor where I'm from. And my journey to where I am now started with the very first mission for him. That's a story I've never told anyone.
Who are you?
I'm a man who needs a favor. My sick friend needs providing for while I'm away. In a cave some paces from here. Leave food and drink, but don't enter. And don't come after nightfall.
I don't have money.
You'll find more than enough. And keep whatever's left.
Okay, so what's in the cave?
For weeks, I returned, never seeing the wizard's friend. Until...
What you got there?
Nothing.
Give it. You're dead.
This is where the monster comes out? Yeah. This is training, I guess?
Thank you, Your Grace. I always thought my destiny was to be even the smallest cog in the largest gearwork.
The thanks is all mine. If it weren't for your help all those years ago, I wouldn't have followed destiny to the north.
You're the hedgehog, man.
If what Kahir says is true,
Yeah.
who I knew as Dooney
You saved my life.
became
It's
Emir
Emrys.
Bar Emrys. And he's marrying Ciri. His own daughter.
Mm.
Do you know that your Yennefer saved my life once? If you asked her, I'm sure she'd have no idea why she made that choice, but she did. It's destiny, you understand, for all of us, to get us to this very moment.
No, this is personal to me. Me alone.
Gotta start fighting it, man.
Acting on the heart can lead to more meaningful outcomes.
Or terrible consequences.
Trusting people isn't that bad. At the very least, there's glory in the attempt.
There we are.
See? I let a witcher do my hair, and it turned out incredible. Trust.
Yeah, so hopefully you remember this lesson, Geralt.
Gather your things. We need to find a way across this river.
Did he say we?
You all right?
His leg's better.
It's like all he needed was a day of rest.
Seems we all did.
Where's Regis?
What a company I've ended up with. 2 dwarves, a gnome, a poet, a half-dryad, half-woman, a Nilfgaardian who insists he is not a Nilfgaardian.
Well, I'm not.
And a vampire.
Fucking.
The witcher who suffers pangs of conscience.
I wouldn't be here without you. All of you.
Trust.
Melva. Think that crossing is possible?
I'm sure it is. It was yesterday.
Squirrel.
Nice. Nope. Thought it was over. This is, yeah, Fringilla. Her life force being drained? Being tortured, maybe? Bite it. Grr.
Please.
Tell me where they're hiding.
Montegalvo. Not Montegalvo. Yeah.
He's
He's
coming.
coming.
Yeah.
Prepare.
Well, that was Yen's plan from the beginning anyway. Bring him to them. I guess I have no choice in the matter. That last bit threw me through a loop, actually. This was a very heartfelt episode. Getting to learn everybody's histories. I mean, we got Zoltan's with Bova, and the truth about that. We got Cahir's and his connection with Emir, and damn, I thought I wrote his name down. Whatever his bloody name was, the hedgehog guy. Whatever he was calling himself. So that connection there, and Geralt has now since discovered that Emir's gonna marry his own daughter. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess, the one in Nilfgaard is not the real Ciri. Geralt does not know that, but Emir does. And so does Radovid. But yeah, so we're making our way now, but yeah, everyone's got some heavy history. Milva made friends with the Dryads. Unfortunately, they're all dead. And man, we learned about Regis, 428 years old, and became somewhat of an outcast from his coven because he tried to, I guess, avoid human blood. Interesting to know that the human blood gave him like a high, a sense of euphoria, that kind of thing, but he eventually came down off of it, fell in love, but then his own coven kidnapped her and fed on her, and he discovered that. Walked in while that was happening, apparently. Killed everybody there. Well, no, he didn't actually kill everybody, no. It was the village who killed the rest of them. And then he was buried alive and stayed under ground for, what was it, 50 years? Lying next to his, the dead body of his love. But he's part of the crew again, which is good. So yay for Regis. I said it during the reaction, but it's good to have people like Kahir and Regis, even somewhat Milva, I guess, who are not afraid to get in Geralt's face and just tell it like it is. Instead of just Geralt dictating everything and doing this, and good that he has that. So, we got a bit more on. I don't recall actually seeing this, so it might be something we just didn't see. But oh god, excuse me. Well, we got a little bit more on Yaskia. The whole musical section kind of bored me to tears, but we got a bit more on him and someone who stole his songbook. So I wonder if that guy's going to come back into things and if we're going to get our songbook back. But who knows? But how old is Yaskia? They didn't actually say how old he's supposed to be. He just kind of realized that he's getting old. He's not going to live forever. He says surrounded by a witcher and a vampire. And that's why he's writing his book of poetry that'll live past him. So there's that. But yeah, don't know what else to talk about other than Skellen convincing fake Ciri to play her part as princess. It'll keep her alive long enough that she'll eventually become queen. Obviously, he has plans against that. Does he? What is his plan? He wants to kill the real Ciri, wants Amir to marry the fake one, but that's not gonna happen. So why keep her alive? I mean, they need to keep her alive so that the ruse can still be played, but obviously it's gonna come to a head at some point. And we've still got Leo hunting down Ciri as well. But yeah, I don't know where Geralt's gonna be headed. Obviously he's trying to make his way to Nilfgaard, but will he get there this season? He might discover that the Ciri's a fake one, so he still has to look for the real one. Yeah, I am a bit worried for Ciri when it comes to Leo, but she does have the rats. Don't know, man. I think next episode is going to be the fight with Vilgefortz. Don't know if Amir's going to be coming into play with that one at all. But like, that's it. I mean, it was great. Great to get everybody's backstories. Regis's was different. Again, I don't know why they went with like a hand-drawn kind of history with it. Maybe too bloody, too gory or something. Maybe saving money. I don't know. But it was cool animation anyway. The illustrations. But it was just different than all the others that we had. Yeah, we've got our crew again. Have to wait and see what happens, man. Things are coming to a head, but I still have no idea where things are headed. I mean, I say I'm worried about Ciri, but honestly, I'm really not. But yes, but anyway, I have to wait and see what happens next. Hopefully we get some good sword fights and some good monster fights these next. I mean, we're gonna have a battle next episode probably. I don't know about the other episodes, but I have to wait and see what happens next. But in the meantime, as usual, if you'll enjoy this reaction and want to see more, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, join me next time. And I'll see you there. Bye, guys.